Hi, my name is Helen Tupper. I'm the co-founder of an organisation called Amazing If, where our mission is to make careers better for everyone. And one of the ways that we can do that for ourselves is when we press pause and invest in our resilience. There's so much change and challenge and ambiguity that goes on in our squiggly careers that we're constantly drawing on our resilience reserves. And one of the things that can help us to get better at coping with all that change and challenge and the knotty moments that we'll face is when we start to rebuild our resilience. There are three really important things that can help you to rebuild your resilience so that your reserves are there for you when you need them. And to help us remember, they all begin with R. The first one is all about you and your relationships. To help you to be your best at work, it's important that you've got the people that you need around you to support you. There's a concept called the personal board, which is a useful thing to reflect on. You want to think of yourself as a bit like a business, having a diverse and different group of people around you. It's a conceptual thing rather than an actual board, but think about the different roles that people could play to support you with your resilience. Is there a mentor, someone that's been where you want to go or done the things that you want to do that could support you with your resilience today? Is there someone that you know with a coaching approach who's great at asking you challenging questions to unlock your thinking? Is there someone who could sponsor you, who could advocate for you? And is there a peer that's going through the same things that you're going through right here and right now? These are the types of roles that you really want to have on your personal board to help you to rebuild your resilience. The second R is all about recognition. This is about you recognizing you. When things are hard, sometimes we can overthink mistakes that we've made or things that we wish we'd done differently. But what we need to get much better at is shining a spotlight on the work that we do well, all of our very small successes along the way. So one of the things that we would suggest for you to do is at the end of every day, maybe do this for 2 weeks to invest in yourself. Just write down 3 things that have gone well that day, 3 very small successes. It can be anything. It can be that you've ticked off things on your to-do list, or that you've made time to do some exercise, or you actually went and had some lunch. These small things are really important for us to recognize. And you might not think it helps that much to do 3 at the end of a day, but after a week, you've got over 20. After 2 weeks, you've got over 40 things that you have done well. And it's when we can shine a spotlight on our successes that we start to see all the impact that we're having along the way. And it's that can help us with our resilience. Last but not least, our third R is all about rest. We need to take a break in order to be at our best, however counterintuitive that can sometimes seem when you've got so much things to do. The best kind of rest is actually active rest. So imagine a spectrum. On one end of the spectrum, you've got being restless. You're multitasking, you can't concentrate, you're doing a million things at once. That is not great for our resilience. On the other end of the scale, you've got being completely restful, when we are at sleep. That's brilliant, but at work we need something in the middle, and this is active rest. This is you learning to press pause for just a short amount of time and do something that really consumes your energy and attention. Maybe it's listening to music, maybe it's going for a walk, maybe it's doing some exercise, maybe it's reading. Whatever this activity is, it's something that when you do it, you almost find your flow. The distractions of the day-to-day, the demands of all the work that you're doing go away for that moment. And that is a really healthy place for our brain to be in. So think about your relationships, think about recognition for yourself, and think about how you make sure that you're getting the active rest that you need. When we invest in those things, we start to rebuild our resilience, so our reserves are there for when we need it. Don't forget to check out all the other ideas that are on the fold to help you to take a pause. And hopefully you can listen to some of our podcasts, Squiggly Careers podcast on resilience to help you too.